Episode 82.
82, and we're doing it from our own homes, people.
We'll do it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it live from the comfort of our own homes. My wife is under the weather. Got to be home.
Yeah, I kind of lied to you. I said I had to stay late. Like, I would have stayed late, but then Audrey needed to drive to go get her car.
Oh.
So I left at, like, my regular time and fucking picked her up, but...
I couldn't leave anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, it worked out anyways, because I picked up those... what are they called? Infinite Minds?
No, these are called Supersonic Puppy Dreams.
Oh my god, there's too much text on here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. This is a craft seltzer courtesy of Flying Monkeys Brewery.
Are we diving right into it?
If you want to do the ASMR, you got a better mic, I think.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try too.
Squirted everywhere.
I don't know if that even came through at all.
Yep.
For those wondering where you can get these, you can only get them at the brewery themselves.
Do you know? Like, I'm guessing their like plan is to get them in LCBOs and beer stores.
Apparently, they were hoping on getting them into like local berry LCBOs. I think by the end of the year.
Nice.
But otherwise,
Flying Monkeys in beer stores.
It is, but the selection is limited depending on geography. So
yeah, it's also from what I hear, it's a pain in the absolute ass to get your alcohol in Ontario, like to get it in stores.
It's a racket, right? And I think it costs them like more than it's worth. So
yeah, probably.
I don't know if you've ever been up there, but it's definitely worth a trip. They have great food. It's a cool place. And it's on a good little stretch in the Barrie downtown, like in the summertime. It's right by the water and shit.
I've never
really
been,
nice.
but I'd love to go.
It's definitely worth an afternoon out because there's like 3 or 4, 5 other bars.
A live episode there.
I'm totally down. We'll just put the phone down.
We'll just call ahead.
Show up with a GoPro.
Can we get like a thing? We'll promote Flying Monkeys. We'll drink your beer.
Yeah. Well,
drink all.
We're pretty
beer?
small. We're small fish compared to the fact that the Prime Minister shouted them out on Instagram. But that's fine.
Okay.
It's worth a try, my friend.
Yes.
Definitely worth a try.
It is. We're on all the platforms.
We are on all the platforms. Cheers, buddy. Let's try this.
Man. I'm going no ice to start.
No ice. All right.
What's the flavor? Mango?
It is like a orange
Mango?
creamsicle, pineapple.
Orange creamsicle.
By the way, for those wondering at home, there's only 1 gram of sugar per can. It's a tall boy, so that's pretty good.
I think nowadays you have to only have 1 gram of sugar.
That's the max.
Like,
that's the max.
Absolute max, or nobody's drinking your shit.
No. I can't even believe Mike's Hard Lemonade and Smirnoff are even in business still, based on that.
So I'm
as CJ breaks up some ice.
Don't fizz over on me, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're good. We got some ice in there.
But yeah,
I threw them in the freezer as soon as I got
These are 5% for anyone that's wondering as well. And natural pineapple, mango, orange, creamsicle flavors capture the joy of a fresh stick of juicy gum crossed with the tongue-rolling smile of a dreaming puppy with bubbles. That is the most confusing description I've ever had, but
100%.
It's also one of the coolest, trippiest cans ever. 12 Monkeys or Flying Monkeys has amazing cans.
Yeah, one hell of a job on their cans. I haven't seen one Flying Monkeys can that I wasn't like, yo, that's sick.
Yeah, they fucking nail it.
Yeah, 100%.
I think when you go there, there's a certain artist that does theirs. I think there was a little write up in there about who does their art and shit. And like when you go to their brewery, like all their walls are like in the style of their cans. Like that sort of trippy artwork. It's really cool. Good spot.
Yeah. I apologize if audio shit is a little off this week. I'm trying to fine tune it as we go, but it should be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's just different on mine because it's the recording.
Right. What was your first impression there, Big Sir?
Oh, I took another sip.
That's okay.
Very refreshing.
Yeah. Like a seltzer should be. Like that's definitely should be refreshing.
I'm not a fan of the pineapple. But I'll go with my virgin. Was actually like I didn't even read what the flavor was before drinking it. And I liked it.
There you go.
I'm going 8.3 on the virgin.
It's a respectable score. I'm going to go 8.5 based on the number one thing that you said, refreshing. I think the first sip that you have out of like a seltzer or like fucking bubbly, whatever I guess they're all called seltzers. I don't know what the fuck genre these alcohol drinks are in now.
Yeah.
But
seltzer, number one thing it's got to be in their own now.
Yeah. Number one thing is they got to be refreshing, and that definitely is. And not too sweet as well.
No. But so I will say,
for me, it crosses off both of those things.
I will say the pineapple, I think it's just one flavor too many.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that. I would not
just stayed like pineapple orange creamsicle, mango orange creamsicle, or I hope they do one-offs. So there's just like a pineapple one. There's just a mango one. There's just an orange creamsicle. I think orange creamsicle would be an absolute banger. Like,
I wouldn't disagree.
Who doesn't like orange creamsicle?
Everyone does.
Like, come on.
Everyone does. That's the number one. But to be fair, though, I think when you're drinking an orange creamsicle drink, it would limit the amount that you would drink because it'd be like too much.
True.
You'd have one and you'd be done. With this, like flavors can be hit and miss on it, but it's kind of like each sip is a little bit different. Sometimes you get a little bit more mango. Yep. Sometimes you get the orange creamsicle. I think it's pretty good for what it is. 3 flavors is a lot, especially fruit flavors.
Yeah.
But I think they did a pretty good job.
They did a really good job, but I think it's a little heavy on the pineapple for me.
You know what's funny is mango, I'm usually like, I'm more like negative on mango and stuff.
Yeah.
The last 2 things that I had with mango
you absolutely loved?
This, which I love.
Yeah.
And bubblies have a mango flavor now.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
And usually I'm very like, mango. But then again, there's Belgian moon mango. I don't know. Maybe it's just mango juice, just flat. Maybe it's just a juice thing.
Didn't we have?
We had a Vizzy with mango.
A Vizzy, that's what it was.
Had,
Vizzy.
I remember not liking.
It was like they put all the mango extract in it.
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah.
They didn't blend it very well.
I'm pretty sure my neighbor could smell it when I opened it. It was crazy. All right. So what do we got?
Smell, flavor, smoothness, finish, wherever you want to go with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the smells. There's your orange creamsicle. Yeah,
there's your orange creamsicle. It's right there. You just gotta smell it.
Okay, I'll give you a smell. I'm gonna go 9 on the smell because it smells fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going 9-1. I one up. I got a 1 up on that.
9-1.
9-1.
Sorry. And
tell her to stop stealing all her drinks.
She's not drinking. she's dead to the world. She's just charging in the thing, and she's crawling back up to bed.
Nice.
Poor girl. I've never seen her this sick.
It'll get you.
Yeah, she's got the fever.
The fever.
The fever.
Oh, God.
Love you. 9-1 for you on the smell.
9-1.
It smells just like an amazing orange creamsicle. Sorry, I got sidetracked there.
It literally smells like I just bit into an orange creamsicle.
It's awesome. They fucking nailed it. They nailed it.
Fantastic.
Okay, flavor, smoothness, finish. Not rushing through here, just labeling them because there's not a whole lot to say about the smell other than it smells great. For those playing along at home.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't even smell the pineapple. I don't smell the mango. It's only orange creamsicle.
Yeah. Which makes up for the flavors you may or may not like.
Yeah, it's absurd. But I don't really smell it when I'm drinking it. You know, sometimes you drink them and as you're drinking, it's in your nostrils.
Sure.
I'm not getting that when I'm drinking this. It's not overpowering the smell. You know what I mean?
No.
So it's not like,
not at all.
fuck, it's in your fucking nose and that's all I smell now.
No, it's nice. It's subtle. Like to me, it's like, this can be confusing to explain for the flavor, but it's like, there's a lot happening with flavor, but I don't find it like overpowering.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, because a lot of them can be
100%.
like, they focus heavy on the flavor. And even though it's flavors you like, it's like,
it's
too much going on.
Yeah. It's like they added a couple extra drops of extract or whatever it is.
Yeah. Whatever they did.
Much.
Yeah. This, I don't find it's too much. Again, it'll just come down to however you like a flavor profile. But I don't find them overpowering in the sense of like just for a drinking standpoint. Like, I don't think it would be refreshing if it was too overpowering on the flavor.
Yeah.
Personally.
After drinking half a glass,
after slamming my first third,
I'm coming around on that pineapple, and I've started to think because what's the other socialite? That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah. They do a pineapple one. It's not bad, but I like this better.
I would prefer this one to it. Yeah.
100%. But just like me speaking just on the pineapple side of things, I think this pineapple flavoring is way better than that. So in that case, it's gotta be a good review.
There you go. You talked yourself into it. I would say this is as close to like a real pineapple flavor as you can get for like for like a drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're going to drink,
this.
I would say that this is as close to like pineapple juice flavor.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I find them like they're close, but you can tell like it's not like pineapple. Like that's always been my knock on mango. It's like a weird fucking flavor to me. This pineapple is quite good in this, I think.
Really is. On that note, I'm going 8.5 on the flavor.
On the flavor Richter scale?
A flavor rectum scale.
I am going to go 8.7. Now, my reasoning for going that high is obviously it tastes good, but the flavors that are in it, and there's 3 distinct flavors, which you would think would at some point just blend into one weird flavor.
Yeah.
They somehow managed to keep them all, like you can taste them all individually simultaneously, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, I'm having a little hard time picking out the mango, which I'm not upset about. I think it's very subtle. I get a lot of pineapple, then I get the creamsicle a little bit, but I'm getting like little to no mango.
Okay, I'm getting a bit of it. So
okay.
But to me, it's there. So 8.7, I think that's probably the difference there.
I like it.
I would highly recommend, again, to pump their tires. Not that we're getting paid for this, but they're a fucking awesome brewery. And we've been doing a lot more beers lately. And even like their like really hoppy IPAs and all that shit, I quite enjoy. Like they're really good.
I don't think I've had a bad beverage from Flying Monkeys.
I would probably agree with you.
You've probably had more because you've been to
and I did a flight. Yeah, they have like a 12% stout or something like that.
Jesus,
I should pull up their website because a lot of the stuff, like unless you're in a Barrie LCBO, you're not going to find them. It's in Barrie.
I know, but like you got like an exit I could get off at.
Fuck, it's Essa.
And it's close to,
and it's right downtown.
On the water.
It's like they're downtown. It's not on. It's
close enough.
It's on the water. It's one street up from the water. You don't see it, but it's right there.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm gonna stop there either on my way up to the cottage next time or on my way home or both.
I would say stop on your way up and then take a cab home from there because.
Well, I just mean because like you can buy like all their cans, right? I just
buy
mean,
everything
like,
you want in store.
Yeah, like I can just buy
like stock up for
the weekend.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some technology on you here, CJ. I'm gonna throw you at...
Yeah, Chris was testing some shit out here and it was fucking wild.
All right, let me present my screen. So this is a special for those watching at home. You're welcome. There we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
CJ? There we go. Space Age. This is the one. This is an orange creamsicle quadruple IPA, which is, like talk about going for it.
Damn.
Killer Cupcake Panda. The names also are just like
amazing. Trips. Reapers and mowers.
Yeah. There was one that's I might have passed it, but I thought they had a stout that was like really the juicy asses. You would find that pretty much any LCBO.
The artwork is phenomenal.
I think this is it. 10%. That's what it was. I knew there was a stout that was like double digits percentage. So this is the one that I had when I was there. Chocolate Manifesto Chocolate Milk Stout. And it's pretty fucking good. Just gonna say. But again,
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Pumping their tires. Okay, smoothness. I'll give you some smoothness.
I want to go finish first.
Go for it. I'm not going to stop on you if you got it.
Finish is like top notch. There's no aftertaste. Nothing hangs around. You drink it, you taste it, it's gone.
It's what you want out of a seltzer.
100%. As Bert Kreischer would say, 100%. And on that note, I think this is going to be my highest ever point rating. I'm going 9.6.
Holy shit.
On the finish. There's like nothing. You drink it, you taste it, it's gone.
Because
nothing is in my mouth like, oh, I'm still tasting it.
No.
Absolutely
nothing. This is the
nothing.
important thing about these drinks is like, what are they and what are they supposed to do? Like whiskey, bourbon, scotch, you want them to hang around a little bit.
Yeah, you want to taste
it. You don't mind the burn, although you can, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's a beer, you don't want it. Yeah, exactly. You're scared of the dark. If that's why these things are the context of what you're drinking is important because you're right.
Yeah.
You don't want this shit to hang around.
No.
Because you just want to power them through on a nice warm day. Easy drinking is what it's all about.
Holy fuck.
9.6. Wow. I was going to go with that with like my fucking smoothness, which I thought was going to be one of my highest.
It's up there. I could all afternoon, baby.
I will say this.
On a floaty.
Yeah, just chilling. Because even though it's 1%, like it's 1 gram of sugar, like
nothing.
I'm sure that most of the socialites and those sort of drinks of that ilk out there are probably 0.5%, like half a gram of sugar.
I think they're around a gram of sugar.
They always say 0, but I'm sure it's like,
come on,
0 point something.
Come on,
you know,
false advertising.
There's something in there. I'm sure there's something in there, right?
A gram's not going to kill you.
No, you're not going to wake up fucked up because like, man, I had too much sugar last night.
Yeah.
Because like there's more sugar in a glass of orange juice, right?
Holy fuck, dude! There's like 50 grams of sugar.
These and not even get near a glass.
You gotta drink fucking 3 cases of these before you hit a glass of orange juice.
I will say though, this is the thing that gets me on these fucking drinks is like, god damn it, I hate the fucking price of them. You know what I mean?
How much are they? Like for a can?
Okay, I don't know. I'll see if their pricing's on here.
I could go LCBO. Oh wait, it's not going to.
They're not. They don't sell them in the LCBO. So,
man, and you probably can't even order off their site.
No, you have to go in store.
Man,
their seltzers are on their sites. They have 4 now. My wife brought me back the other 2 new ones, which are Spaceborne Unicorn and Tangerine Fuzz Machine. By the way, these are all vodka seltzers for those wondering.
Yes, which is another huge plus.
Yes.
Huge.
Definitely. Like not a malt liquor or anything like that.
Shit.
Like no. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Give me the vodka.
They don't have their fucking pricing on here.
No, they don't. I'm on their shop. You go beer.
Yeah, I'm here now.
It's just all their like beer.
Yeah, it's also confusing because it's like their manifesto is from $21. Like they're not charging $21 a can. You know, it must be based on a 6-pack or like a growler or something like that.
Yeah.
Either way, I think it was in the $90+ to $100 range for 24 of these bad boys.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's the sticking point with those things. Yeah, so you're basically $4 a can, which
I will say it is a tall boy. It's a
tall boy. And if you buy a craft beer out of the LCBO or your local grocery store, you're probably going to be anywhere from $3.60 to fucking $3.95 a can.
I think it's about $4 now. I'll be honest.
It is. So it's like it's market price. It's just that's what I hate about these things, and that's why I'd like a couple of years ago. I'm like, I'm just going to buy bubblies and vodka and make my own socialites because
it's honestly the way to go. You can
cheaper.
Yeah, you get 3 cases, all different flavor. You had a plain bottle of vodka, Tito's, Kettle One, whatever.
Yeah, you're fucking $40 max,
and you get 3 flavors.
Yeah,
not just one.
Mm-hmm. So I will say this, CJ. You talked me into a higher score on my finish. If I was gun to my head on the finish, I don't think it would have been this high. But you're right. In the context of what this drink is, you want it to be like fucking gone out the door, no hang around. See you later. Yeah. So I will go 9.4 on the finish.
Nice.
And that's it. And then I'm going to go 9.6 on the smoothness.
Are you?
Because that was my original number in my head, and that's probably one of my highs. You can drink these all day long. No question. You're not going to get sick of them because they're not sweet.
Yeah.
You know, they got that 1 gram boohoo. Who cares?
Yeah.
But it's a tall boy as well. Like all the other cans are the slim cans, and that's probably how they're able to boast 0 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
It's probably the can size, you know? Yeah. So
I'm going 9.1, and I'm going slightly lower because I feel like there's a better flavor out there for me.
Well, good news, sir, because next week we have the other flavor.
I saw that when I was there.
And might be worth a trip to grab the other 2 flavors for the podcast at some point. But
yeah, 100%. I plan on going to the cottage soon anyways. Weather's starting to get nice again, so.
Yeah.
Old man's up there making maple syrup too.
Yeah, now's the time, right?
Now's the time, baby. That's going to be a review. Spoiler alert for those listening.
I'm all in on that.
Just fucking tablespoon. Let's talk about sugar. Just a tablespoon full of maple syrup.
There's a lot of sugar in that bad
boy. Maybe we'll
for those wondering what's going on, CJ's dad makes homemade maple syrup from their property up north.
Taps
and
trees.
It is like, and I was honestly, man, this is not an exaggeration. I was never into syrup. I used to use like butter on my waffles and pancakes like a psychopath.
Yeah. Well, you
until I had that shit. And then it's like, why would you not put that
on? That's okay. Steve, just like he'll go in every once in a while and just have a tablespoon of it.
It's like liquid candy.
It's so good.
It's insane.
It's so good.
And what a great hobby to have. Because like it takes work. You're outside all day, like you're tapping fucking trees. It's a thing. So
it is fun, that's for sure.
And it's definitely rewarding. But the yield is like, I think it's 17-1 that you boil off for every
crazy, yeah.
It's insane. You boil off like 17 gallons to get 1 to make maple syrup. It's preposterous.
Yeah, it's something crazy like that.
And your dad makes a shitload of it and gives a bunch of it away. So I'm wondering how much.
Also, we get so like right now. I think we have 24 jars already.
God, you guys have so much,
and like that's just from what the last.
That's this year already.
Yeah, that's just this year.
Holy fuck!
But like we go through it frequently. Like I make pancakes. I wouldn't say like often, but frequently.
Right.
Like Audrey's parents, they're always making like waffles up there, so we always give them a couple jars throughout the year multiple times. And then my dad gives it away to like other family and friends, and I'm taking some to work with me on Thursday and giving some out to those that I like. And
nice. And the ones that don't get it,
and then rubbing it in their face like, I don't like you, you're not getting any. No.
That's a healthy work environment.
No, everybody at work's fucking chill as shit, but there are those that I interact with on a regular basis that either make my life easier or make it more enjoyable. So.
I would be so disappointed. You work in a music store. If you didn't have chill people at work, I'd be like, this whole life is a lie.
Yeah.
Because like the people that work there love music, love being around it.
Like even the guys in the warehouse, like everybody loves music.
They're just happy to be there. Yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, all right.
Yeah,
here we go, friends.
Did you tally these up?
I got them tallied.
Holy shit, you're getting quick at this. I didn't even notice.
We were talking the whole thing. I even barely got distracted.
Yeah. They're probably wrong.
Oh, they are for sure. Hey, CJ, you came in at an 8.9.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I thought it was going to be a little higher. Not going to lie. I thought I would.
Yeah,
I thought I was breaking the
8.3 and an 8.5 with the 3 9s.
That's what that's okay.
Cut you back.
That's
I was
okay.
at a 9.0, even
nice.
Stevens.
9 flat.
Yeah, again, I think
I'm not upset. I'm not upset at that rating.
No, that's a high rating.
Yeah.
That's really high. I think this would be higher than a Socialite by far.
100%.
Yeah. So more flavor, more going on, smooth drinking.
Hell yeah.
Highly recommend, and hopefully they get them out to an LCBO near you soon.
Hopefully. Do they carry seltzer in the beer store? That's where well, I guess they wouldn't carry this because
Light has a
it's
seltzer.
vodka.
Like all the fucking mainstream beers now have a seltzer. So
I'm guessing they wouldn't though because it's a vodka beverage.
That's probably it.
Because I know like Twisted Teas is malt liquor.
Those you can get at the beer store.
Yeah, but I don't think you can get vintage. What is it? Vintage. Oh fuck! American vintage. That hard iced tea. I think that is vodka as well, but that's only at the LCBO.
Does that make sense? But also, I think the beer store is a similar difficulty getting.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's because they have the monopoly and they make people pay to put their shit on their shelves, right? So, are you glad I gave you 2 of these? You kind of need to have 2.
I can't wait to crack open this next one.
Also, nice thing, 5%. Like it's not a light drink.
No.
It's nice.
Yeah. No, these are good. I fucking love these cans. Like, it's fucking amazing. Also, I grabbed the first webcam I could find, and I grabbed the shitty one. Like, my face is so fucking white on this one side.
Yeah, it's the lighting.
It's fucked.
I thought it was actually my computer because mine's.
No.
I have like a 10-year-old laptop.
Yeah, well, this fucking webcam's probably one of the first ones HP ever released.
Oh, so you're rocking like 720p.
Yeah, literally HD 720p.
Yeah,
I got it from my dad ages ago, and I'm like, it's free. I don't care.
Yeah, who cares, man?
Yeah.
Let's party.
But yeah, it is not good. Actually, I was going to come on the podcast like if we had done it yesterday, and I was going to rip Mother Nature a fucking new asshole.
What, from the snowstorm?
From the snow we had for the past like 5 days?
Man, it's driving me fucking
brutal.
crazy.
We had like 15-degree weather, and then we went to a snowstorm. Are you fucked?
Here's a Chris predicts for you. Not a predicts, a guarantee. It will snow in April, and it will snow in May.
Yep.
100%. That's this fucking shitty country.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. Well, I will take that bet if you're going to pay me out for it.
All right. So,
like, it is going to snow in April, and it is going to snow in May.
One day in April, and it will snow one day in May.
Yep.
So, because you get 60 days, I think you got to put up odds.
No. I don't like that. I'm out.
All right. We'll talk. Have that other drink, and I'll get you fucking give me 3-1 odds.
Oh, God. Yeah, no.
Well, April's the hard one, right? Because if
April, it'll snow.
April's on Friday.
Yeah,
so
it'll snow.
I think it's supposed to snow on Friday.
I was gonna say. I think I looked at the weather earlier, and it is supposed to snow.
It's May's the crapshoot, but fuck me.
I don't know. I swear the last like 5-6 years, the May long weekend, it is always snowed at some point. Like snowflakes have fallen.
This is the thing about May 24, at least in my lifetime. It's always shitty weather. It's too early in the year for Southern Ontario, I find. And it's always a huge deal. Everyone's like, yo, May 24, what are we doing? Cottages. And like, you go to the cottage.
So fucking cold.
It's either cold or it's early in the season where it's just been warm enough to let the fucking bugs come out. So May 24 is, to me, the most overrated weekend in all of Canadian summer holidays. Like, to me, it shouldn't even be like a summer holiday.
I agree. My only argument is that it's always my brother's like birthday bash.
Right.
So we always
that helps mitigate it.
Yeah, we're always having a good time. So
right. But the weather never cooperates was more my bugaboo with it.
Yeah, it's usually pretty. It gets chilly. If it's nice in the day, which is rare, it'll be chilly at night.
Yeah.
And you better have a fucking fire roaring somewhere.
This is the problem here. Like, we don't have seasons, I don't think. Like, we have
winter and
summer. Yeah, winter and construction season.
Literally, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, like there's no spring, there's no easing into it. Like my wife was talking to her cousins in Romania on Sunday. 22 degrees, they were planting their garden. Yeah, no, it's all good. CJ's just stepping out of the room. Oh, bending over, nice. I suggest everyone go and watch this video because you would have gotten a nice view of that ass.
What a bitch.
What happened?
She knows how to open the gate.
Oh, she was very sneaky. I didn't even notice her.
She just snuck in. I could hear the clinking of her like trying to nudge up the little latch. And then it went up and it stays up, and then she just pushed it open. It's like,
here she comes.
Yeah, because she'll go to the window and anything and everything that walks by, she'll bark at it.
Yeah.
Like, beat it. Sorry.
Dogs are little fuckers. No, it's all good. But my wife was talking to her cousins in Romania on Sunday, and it was 22 degrees. They already planted all their gardens for the year. Like here, based on the ground temperatures, you shouldn't even really plant your garden until May 2-4.
Yeah, right? After.
Now, in Europe, they plant their gardens middle to early March every year because the ground's been warm that long.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. They get so much rain. At least
either we get rain or snow.
Yeah, that's true.
But they've had mild temperatures, like again, 22 degrees on Sunday. Her aunt that's in Sweden, this is the 4th week of March. It's been 10 to 15 degrees every day of March in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah. So we don't have seasons here, I've discovered.
No, we have one. It's called winter in construction. Sorry, 2.
Come on, bro.
I just find winter these days is just, it feels like it lasts forever.
It's one of those things where it's like the older you get, the less patience you have for it. And it's like you shouldn't even be surprised. You should be like,
I've been here 29 years, baby. Yeah. And it's like a fucking, every time it rolls around, it's like it's my first time.
I know, same. There's no getting used to it. Like everyone's like, anyone that tells people that like new to Canada or like coming in, like, oh, you got used to it. You're a fucking liar. If you go outside and it's minus 30 and the wind's whipping, you're not getting used to that. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to die. The car barely starts.
I'm sick. Not coming in today.
I remember I think it was about 5 years ago, we set like a record of like minus 30 days in a row in Southern Ontario. And it was like a month of like of days that touched minus 30. And I left my car running in the driveway for like 25 minutes. Drove up to Costco with my cousin. I think we were having people over at my place that night. And the car never warmed up the entire time. No, it never does.
Not when it's that
entire time. And it ran for like 20 minutes before.
Doesn't matter.
Never
did. As soon as
even when we got driving.
Off, that's it.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
Just
it's the worst. I also just hate wearing fucking jackets.
Yeah, I like wearing sandals. So like my winter boots are fucking flip-flops and fucking socks.
Mine are like, sneakers. Those are my winter boots.
You got more protection than me, my friend. Like, if I know I have nowhere to, like, if I'm just like going in and out of buildings quickly, I often wear sandals and socks in the wintertime. I hate shoes.
Even if there's snow, like you got to trek through some snow?
Yeah. Jeez. I do it all the time.
No shit.
Yeah, all the time.
Wow. I couldn't.
If I got to go into the car and get something, there's a foot of snow that came in.
That's fine.
I'll just throw on some sandals. I get in the car in the wintertime wearing sandals. Like that's my go-to.
Yeah, sandals are your go-to like for everything though.
Yeah.
Like you got me on the train.
It's would you rather be comfortable or would you rather have your feet stuffed in a fucking shoe?
Both.
Fuck that shit. No. You don't want no shoe life.
In the summer, the fucking sandal game is... And okay, I shouldn't say sandal, slides. That's what the cool kids call them. They're like the flip-flop shit.
Is there a difference?
Like the flip... Yeah, it's what you wear. Like the Adidas, it's got the fucking thing around the top of your foot. You just slide your foot in.
Yeah, I also have a pair of Under Armour ones that are blue that have holes in the bottom, so they keep it nice and airy.
Nice. Some airflow?
Yep, some airflow. Those ones suck in the spring because your feet get very wet. But I guess they're like a slide, but they hold your foot a little better.
Okay.
So those are my go-to walking sandals.
Gotcha.
Because they're like wearing shoes. They stay on my feet perfectly.
Yeah.
Whereas those Adidas slides are they're a little bit shitty to walk in for 3 or 4 kilometers.
I just hate wearing a jacket. I hate going places and I got to bring a jacket because it's like, where am I going to put it? Out for dinner, whatever. You know, but it's like, go to a bar. Where am I going to put my jacket?
No one does coat jacket anymore.
Right? Like, if you go to Shucks, like, I'm not bringing a fucking jacket. I'm going to show up in what I'm going to wear and I'm going to go in and dance my ass off because I can't leave my jacket anywhere.
This is how fucking much COVID changed things. We went to a casino a couple weeks, you and I.
No coat check. Bullshit.
No coat check. And they said the reason was due to COVID. Now, I'm going to remind people, this is a fucking casino where if you're willing to give them a penny, they will happily take it.
Yeah, and they said
many times
we don't
over.
want pennies.
And they're like, listen, we're not even going to charge. I would have paid $25 to check my coat. Happily. Because I'm carrying around a winter coat in a casino for hours. That was
so stupid.
Fuck all that shit, bro.
If I knew there wasn't coat check, I wouldn't have brought one.
I would just toughed it out waiting for a fucking car.
Yeah, and then we would have just Ubered back from the pool hall after.
Yeah.
Instead of Rob's amazing idea of hiking up the hill, going back to his place.
Man, I felt like an old man fucking talking about that. It's like walking uphill both ways in the snow, and that's literally what it was. It was uphill the entire way.
The entire time. And the best thing is, he goes, oh, it's like 500 meters. It was 500
meters?
It was like a kilometer and a half.
I looked up and got back 2.1 kilometers. Like 500 meters,
I didn't know you looked it up.
I looked it up and I was fucking mad.
But yeah, those chicken nuggets that he fucking cooked up for us.
Yeah, that was worth it.
So good.
We earned those chicken nuggets by doing our nature hike. Man, I brought a beer back from that place and I couldn't even sip it because I was so out of breath walking uphill.
I gave you shit. I'm like,
snow.
how did you not drink that on the way back?
Yeah, would you fucking try to drink walking uphill in the snow?
Yeah,
no fucking way.
I would have.
Well,
I forgot you had it. I just figured you finished it.
No, I was out of breath.
Speaking of that,
also, I was talking too much to even sip a beer. So
yeah, you were fucking yipping. But what else is new?
Yeah,
I'm surprised I get a word in these days on the podcast.
Sorry, were you trying to say something?
No, so continue. I apologize. Continue. No, that casino, I've been to the Canadian casinos quite often, like a few times. After going to Vegas, I fucking hate them. Canadian casinos suck ass.
They generally do, yeah.
Like, suck ass.
That one was the best one I've been in Canada because of the rave room.
100%.
Yeah, that one was really good.
They did it perfectly.
Yeah.
It's all computer, but they
Live.
had, what was it, roulette, blackjack.
And Baccarat, I think, was the third one.
Baccarat? There were some dice one.
Craps. It was Craps.
Is that what it was? Crabs?
Craps was the third live one. Yeah.
Is it craps or crabs?
Craps. Well, if you have crabs, you had sex with a dirty girl. No, craps. CRAPS.
Oh, 2 P's.
Not the seafood.
2 P's.
There's no 2 P's in craps.
It's like Step Brothers. Oh, it's like Pam.
The second one's silent.
With 2 M's.
Yeah. Ham.
Pay minimum.
But yeah, for those, there is a big ups to the Pickering Casino, which you would not peg for a fucking decent casino.
I was like, this is gonna be like,
this is gonna be dumb.
Yeah, this is gonna be an awful time.
So,
but hang on, don't pipe them up too much.
I'm not going to. I was gonna. This is where I was going. I was gonna lead to this. So you go in there, and first of all, it's way too bright to be a casino because you don't want to have to ever walk by someone and see that they're like a low life degenerate. Yeah, they should be hiding in the shadows because. Also, we should be hiding in the shadows because you're in a casino. Yeah. Listen, I don't necessarily want to be seen. You don't necessarily want to see me. We're all here to be fucking degens.
Preach, brother.
Yeah.
Amen.
Fucking dim the lights a little bit. Dim the lights down just a tad. Too fucking bright. Also, their minimums, they're making up for fucking COVID because they've lost their fucking minds at the fucking live tables there.
Oh, okay, so
this is the weird thing. This is the part that didn't make any sense to me. So the live tables are $50 minimums, all of them. The roulette was $100 minimum, inside and out. For those who gamble, you'll understand how fucking stupid that is.
No. That roulette table, that one was fucked. Like, even more fucked.
That was worse than blackjack.
The other roulette tables that were like amongst the blackjack and all the other fucking games, it was a minimum $50. That's inside and out.
Okay, apologies. I thought that was I thought that was standard for that one.
The one you guys were playing at, where it was like everybody can kind of play at a computer, but it's off a live table.
Yes.
That one, if you wanted to play on the live table, it was like minimum $100, maximum $200. So they would only take $200 inside or out.
Fucking insane.
But a minimum $100. I'm sorry. You're in Pickering, like I know so many people that
are not a metropolis,
like,
bro.
In college, university, they're like way younger than we are, that are more than willing to go to a casino every once in a while.
Yeah, not for those
as a night out with their buddies.
Yeah,
and would most likely $10 probably minimum bets.
You'll get $200. You get $200 out of them.
I don't understand why these people don't do like $5 tables.
I don't know. But that's always been my knock on Canadian casinos because there's not enough variety. Usually the minimum tables are like, I used to find even Niagara, a minimum table is like $25 and they're like, oh, you guys are fucking cheap fuckers. But $25 for a hand of blackjack, if you only want to play with $200, it's 8 hands. And when you're playing blackjack, you probably realistically want to play minimum 20 to 30 hands before you can like start either getting on a run. Like if you can balance out over 20 and 30 hands, then you can start to gauge it a little bit, right? Yeah.
But you're having fun. You're there.
You're just there you just want to keep playing.
Yeah, you want to play for at least an hour.
Because if you have enough money where you can play 30 hands, you don't mind losing 8, 9, 10 hands in a row. It's no big deal because you'll get it back. You'll balance out. But if you only have 8 hands to play and then your fucking budget's split fucked for the night and now you don't know if you want to go out and get a beer after, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that I found weird. So anyway, we were walking around. We walked in this bright-ass fucking casino. We quickly established that there was no coat check, which was strike one. Number 2, it's way too bright. Okay, where's the bar? Bar was tucked around in the back corner in the rave room, which turned out to be important. They should have
put it right in the middle.
It's important, but still, strike 3. Like, all the bars were, like, hard to find, which to me, a fucking casino, like, you should be fucking hammering people with booze because you 100%. Want them spending that fucking money.
I also agree with if you're playing, especially at $50 tables,
you should be getting free drinks.
Give me a free fucking drink, man.
Yeah, you should not be paying for drinks. Never.
So stupid.
Canada, bro. Canada. So we're walking around. I'm like, fuck it, I got to gamble. I guess this all we got is $50 minimums. So I throw down my fucking $200, which is 4 fucking hands of blackjack. Like, those are not good odds.
Rob was out in 4 hands.
Or, I was going to say, our other buddy sits down, does the exact same thing. He busts out in 4. I survived on my last hand, battled back to even. I'm like, get me off this fucking table.
Yeah.
And then, so we went over to that roulette table. So this is the weird thing that doesn't make any sense to me. So the roulette table, it's a live table, and for those wondering, if it's a table and it's just surrounded by computer screens, like people can just go and sit at an individual computer screen. And you can play that table with chips for minimum $100 a bet inside or out. Or you can go and sit at one of the computer screens, which is played off of that table. So all the spins are based on the table that you can see right there in front of you. And you can play $10 minimum hands.
I thought it was 5.
Maybe it was 5. I was just saying 10 to be safe.
Maybe it was 10. I know in the party room, I was playing $5.
Okay, so it probably was 5.
Yeah.
So here's my point. What the fuck? If it's the exact same fucking table, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah. You're still getting the money. So why can't I walk up and drop $5?
Yeah, why can't I play with chips? Like, it's fun to play with chips.
It's fun to play with chips. It's fun to be at the table. Everyone's fucking crowding around.
Yeah.
People would place their bets and then go watch the ball spin anyway.
Yeah.
But now you got to get up off your little computer and go over.
Yeah, so dumb.
So that was strike 3 in my mind. I'm like, this place is fucking stupid. Then we went to go get a beer, and we walked into the room to get a beer, and it's just fucking blasting. And it's like we walked into a club, right? Like, there's 3 DJs up on the stage. They're talking into mics, fucking do. The whole room's just computers.
Yeah.
Which usually I don't like playing electronics.
The room is dead, by the way. Like, nobody is lively in there other than the 3 people that are up on stage, like, doing the games.
The dealers, by the way, not the DJs, the dealers.
Yeah, it's the dealers. And they're like, they're playing fantastic music.
Yeah, the whole time.
Like, absolute bangers back to back. And then we get there, and we're the life of the fucking party. We start getting
we're here to have fun.
Chris is chit-chatting with the blackjack dealer, and then we start getting rowdy. It's like, woo, let's go, baby. Yeah. Just having fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but like after 20 minutes of us being in there, the
whole atmosphere picked up.
Yeah, another group of like young kids came in, sat right beside us.
They're like, all right,
everything.
We're partying.
Yeah, and like, hate to say it, but we usually are the life of the party.
Toot our own horns, but I would agree. It also helps when you're winning too. Like that blackjack, I was rocking and rolling on that. Weird setup, but like it worked. So this is what I thought, CJ. I thought that whole room was just electronic, which to me is the biggest ripoff in all of. If you're going to play electronic, exactly. That's my thing. If you're going to play electronic blackjack, your odds are the exact same as fucking pulling a lever in slots.
Yeah,
because they fuck you so hard on that.
Yeah,
but then when I sat down,
same with like roulette.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, anything. So when I sat down, I didn't realize that you could play live. So I played 2 hands of electronic, got skunked out, and then our buddy Ryan's like, no, you can play with that girl who's like standing right in front of us, the dealer. And there's a big fucking screen behind her. It's got all of the odds, her bust odds, the player's odds, the previous hands. And then you can play live with her and place your bets. Again, $5 minimums if you want, however the fuck you want to bet, which is nice.
So when you sit down at the computer, there was 3 games, and each game had 3 different versions you could play. There was a live version, which
right in front of you.
They did fantastic because the live versions were always the lowest minimum. I think all the live versions were $5 minimums. Then there was a $10 and then a 15 or 20 or something like that.
But we're just electronic though, not based on anything.
Yeah,
else.
It was all like fucking rigged computer algorithms, bullshit, whatever. But the live ones were the minimum. And I'm like, yo, play on the fucking, because I think I was beside Dom. And I think Dom started playing roulette, or he was playing blackjack. You guys were playing
roulette pretty hard, I think.
Yeah, he hopped on the roulette train after. I don't know what he was playing at the start, and I looked up and I'm like, well, yo, which one are you playing on? Because you can play the live one. Yeah, you can play on the live one, and whatever she's dealing or whatever the ball gets rolled, you're playing off that one instead of like some computer bullshit cheating shit. And he ended up switching and had the greatest ending to a night.
Yeah, tell this
I could ever imagine.
That's the craziest shit I've seen my entire life.
So we're playing. Me and Dom are sitting beside each other. We're playing roulette. We both enjoy it. I'm playing. I don't know. My first $100 lasted me forever. And then
which is what you want.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had fun. let's get risky. Let's start doing some dumb shit and have fun. So I blow through my $100. I'm on my next $100. $200. I'm good, happy. After that, we're done. Yeah. I'm going. Everybody else seems to be like cooling off, or like you were on a fucking high. You were killing it. And everybody else is like either lost their money or is like ready to go. I lose my money. Dom's like, I got one more hand. And he had, I don't even know how much money he had. It wasn't a lot. He saved enough, so he had minimum bet, maybe just a little more. And he goes, I think he bet red.
It was red 18.
I think he bet on red, on red 18, and then maybe like hit the four corners or a street like of 6
red 18 or something,
or whatever it was. And doesn't it fucking hit red 18 and broke even with $200? Like,
and he was down a bit. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, take out your ticket now. We're fucking leaving.
Okay, so here's what I wanted to say about the roulette that night. The roulette that night was fucking insane because every number, we played this before we went into the rave room. We were playing at that electronic table, live table outside for a bit. Every number that we all wanted came up at least once. Black 11, I said. Here's also the crazy thing. So our Uber driver on the way there
said red 21.
He said red 21. We're like, what's your bet on roulette? He's like, red 21. The first fucking roll
spin that we played,
red 21. No one bet on it. And then after
luckily I wasn't playing, but I was like, our Uber driver said red 21.
That was fucking crazy. That was just crazy to see. Yeah. But then after that, we started betting on. So I asked Dom, like, what's your birthday? He's like, 18. 18. I got you. I got fucking thing, whatever. They were all coming up. And I always like black 11.
Yeah, but every time we were betting, black 11. I go black 13 as well. Like,
they were all hitting.
I do red 36 and red 34. All those came, like, it was crazy.
Everyone,
like, at how much these were coming up. But like, we'd go, or at least me, I'd be like, oh, it hit. It's not going to hit again.
Sure enough.
Dude, like back to back.
Black 11 hit twice. I know that for sure. Well, then I bet on
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I've never seen it like that.
Also, I think I've told this story before in here, but just because we're on the gambling topic of like the weird, roulette always seems to be the weird one, right? So like you ask someone like, what's your birthday? And they're like the 7th. So you bet on 7 and it seems to come up within like 4 numbers. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing with roulette for me. It's like the numbers always seem to come up when you're talking about them.
Yeah, they got mics set up around the table. And
they know what's happening.
The guy puts the magnet there every once in a while.
Yeah, they're fishing. They know what's happening. You know that there used to be this show on History Channel when he used to talk about history, but for just like guys picking garbage out of hoarders' basements. There used to be this show about these guys, like sort of like the great like Las Vegas heists or like the cheaters and shit. And there was someone that found a way to like fucking rig roulette, which is, for those wondering, the worst odds in the casino.
Wow.
So what they did is they put a live table in their like apartment, and they just played roulette all day long and recorded every number and figured out what the best odds were to hit based on the current specs of Vegas. And it was like black 19 or something like that came up in an inordinate amount of times, like way higher than the average percentage.
Red
so
19,
if you just kept playing, what's that?
Red 19.
Is it red 19? I don't know. I think I've got 19 in my head, but whatever.
Yeah. No, it's red 19.
Is it red 19? Yeah. Sure. So whatever it was, red 19 or black 18 was the number that kept coming up
frequently.
Like percentage-wise, like let's say it's 30%, which is astronomically high in roulette.
That's
like
huge.
That's a huge number. So if you just keep, and the odds in roulette are 37-1. So if you're hitting that 30% of the time,
you're killing it.
You're fucking murdering it.
Especially if you're like single betting red 19.
Yeah, or boxing, whatever the fuck you want to do.
You're probably doing all of the above. Like you're going red 19. You're going to hit the 4 corners. You're going to hit probably a couple streets so that it's fucking locked and loaded.
Yeah.
And then when you hit it
pops.
The fucking payday on that motherfucker. But if you miss, you're getting part of your bet, if not breaking even on some of these other numbers.
Yeah, you're just staying alive to fucking make for when it pops off, you're good to go. So some psycho spent weeks and like I'm talking like 18 hours a day just spinning a roulette and just it literally in a fucking handbook like this, just fucking writing them all down because it's like the 70s or 80s or some shit.
Jeez,
all handwritten. And again, they're trying to be clandestine because it's Vegas. They're always trying to catch cheaters, and cheaters are always trying to catch the casinos. So some guy figured it out, and I forget what they did, but Vegas did something to compensate. Like they changed their fucking weight of the board because they realized that it was skewing them. They counteracted it because they figured this guy was fucking cleaning them out.
Yeah,
like how are we getting beat on roulette? Like how is this fucking happening? And the guy just was playing the fucking numbers based on their specs.
I bet you Vegas said that when I was there.
Pardon?
I said, I bet you Vegas said that when I was there.
Yeah. They're like, how's this guy winning so little amount of the time?
How's this guy winning $5 at every roulette table that he goes to?
So I was in a casino in Dominican Republic for a wedding. And like the disco's on the other side of the casino. You got to walk through the casino to get to the disco.
I can't wait to go away.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
But so the washrooms are on the other side of the casino. So anytime you want to leave the disco, go to the washroom. From the reception, you go through. So we were drinking. I was in the disco for the reception. Let's say maximum 2 hours. I went out to take a piss 3 times. So I would go out, take a piss. I'd walk back and I'd put like $20 on black. Just like fuck it, a throwaway bet on my way through. Quick little spin. Here we go. There's no one at the table. They don't keep spinning because no one's there. They just wait until someone's placing a bet and then they spin. So I put 20 on black 3 times over the course of an hour and a half to 2 hours. And each fucking time that it came up, it was red 16. Like, what is the odds of that?
Sweet 16, baby.
Sweet 16. So anyway, when we went to Pickering Casino this time that CJ and I have been talking about, I bet red 16 once, and that also hit. Red 18, which is fucking Dom's is red 18. So I think black is 19.
I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think the number. Red is definitely 18. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But the point of the story is that any number that we said, like, what's your birthday? 7? Yours is 15?
You're right.
Yeah. I think it was black. I thought it was black 19.
Yeah. It's red 18, black 19, black 21. I could have sworn it was fucking the opposite.
Maybe he said, I could have sworn he said red 21 as well.
No, can't be because they're right below.
There's no way.
18 and 21 are right below each other.
So what number did the Uber driver say? It wasn't red 21, you said?
No, it wouldn't have been. Maybe 24?
I don't know. But either way, he said it, and we're like, fuck.
Yeah, and they came up. Fuck, that fucked me right up. And I don't know why, because black 11, black 13. Yeah. And if you just continue down that path. If you just
continue down the odd path, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
On the alternating fashion.
Yeah, it was something like that. Maybe it was red 22, the Uber driver said.
Must have been. It was a low 20 number. It was 20, 21,
Must have been
20.
22. Must have been 22. Yeah. In my head, it's got to be.
But I always find roulette, like, my old man goes to Niagara every year with his golf group, and they always play roulette, and they just take turns picking numbers. Is it different in Ontario?
Hold on.
Yeah, there's got to be a variation.
There's different tables. Like,
okay, there you go. So red 21.
Red 19. Oh, yeah. Red 18, red 19, red 21, and they're red simultaneously. That was what we were playing on.
That's what we're playing, because red 18 was definitely 1, and red 21 was definitely 1. So that's...
Yeah.
So maybe they fuck with the numbers to fuck up with their odds.
Because there's also single zero tables, which I think are European, and double zeros.
Yeah, 0 and double 0.
Yeah, so there's different layouts.
Right, depending on the table.
Yeah. Huh.
So there you go.
Crazy. Things you learn. Being a fucking degenerate.
It's not a degenerate if you're like, hey, I got $200 that I'm willing to spend at the casino. It's degenerate if you're like, hey, I have a house that I'm not willing to lose tonight.
I'm going to take out a second one. Just like you should during our Chris Predicts.
Always.
Yeah, no, I went in $200. Fuck it.
That's always me. It's like $200 when it's gone, whatever. It's relatively low considering casino. And then like there's nights where like, man, I went over my limit by like $100 and you feel like a fucking loser.
Yeah, you feel like a fucking jackass.
That's when you feel like the fucking degen.
Yeah.
But like,
and then you look back and it's like, I was only 100. It's not like I went and fucking blew fucking $4,000.
Well, that's the thing is like in a casino in Las Vegas, if you're like, I'm going to stake my house, they will bring out a fucking contract.
It's fucked.
And that shit happens
constantly.
Way too often. Yeah, way too often where people are like, here you go. It's like, Jesus, man. Like, fuck. That shit gives me the creeps the hardest. The gambling shit, like, that stuff freaks me out the most. Like
just chasing that win.
Yeah. That's
just
like
chasing the win of the high, like the high of the win. High of the win.
Yeah. The way I've heard like psychologists explain it is like I think the loss accentuates because you lose more in gambling than you ever win.
Yep.
But like people think they're addicted to like, oh, that one, but like they're actually addicted to the loss, which is the weird thing. There's some sort of weird shit going on there. Where it's like you get the same sort of rush from the loss because it's like, oh, just missed.
I was so close. Yeah, when the ball hits like fucking literally hits the number right beside it.
It's the same. It's the same feeling when
I guess I can see that
when you just missed or you just won. It's the same feeling really because it's all chance, right?
Yep.
And it all comes down to like how is this ball going to fall or how is this card going to get flipped? And it's like the same. Like you're on the edge of your seat. And then the card drops and you lose. You're like, oh, fuck. Or it hits. You're like, oh, yes. It's the exact same sort of feeling. But because you lose more than you win in gambling, because it's casino.
Yeah.
I think you're more addicted to that. That's what they were saying. That was sort of the rough estimate.
I can see that.
Yeah, but people, you just don't realize it that you're addicted to giving up your child's future.
Addicted to gambling. Or to losing, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That gambling scares me in that manner.
Yeah, like
probably why I don't do it often.
But like I don't think like I think there's like a predisposition to gambling in the sense that like and I don't necessarily believe in a predisposition to any sort of addiction or anything like that, but the gambling one is like I think that's one you either got or you don't. You know what I mean? Like I can't
I can see
like
that.
because I'm gonna explain it like this: like drinking, like and any sort of party drug, those ones you can kind of fall into the routine pretty quickly and not even realize that you're in it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But the gambling one, it's like I know I don't have any money, so I'm gonna consciously go out sober and or like place these bets that I know I don't. I mean, maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way. Maybe it's the exact same thing. But to me, it's like the other ones you can kind of fall into and then you kind of wake up, you're like, holy shit, where the fuck am I?
I think you can definitely fall into the gambling one.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Because, think about it. You get some people that go to a casino for the very first time and they fucking horseshoes up their fucking ass.
Right.
And they win a shit ton. And then they go back. Maybe they don't do so good that time. And then they go back. And maybe they have another great time. But then after that, it's like fucking 10 years of fucking losing.
Yeah. The people I know that, like, I guess would be gambling addicts.
Well at the start, right? You get addicted to like, fuck. I nailed it. What happened? I'm going back. I got to make my money back. It's got to happen.
Big gamblers I know have been gambling since they were like 12. And it was like...
Jesus.
Well, I would like, but it's like, it's subtle shit. It's like, I used to go to the racetrack with my dad and place his bets for him back in the days where like, you could walk up and be like, you'd be like, son, go and place my fucking bets. So like, here's a quarter for your bets. So like, you kind of follow into it. So it's like, since I've been a child, all I've known is gambling and that sort of feeling. Like, to me, that's the gambling thing is like, people have been doing it a long time. Like, it's like sort of like something that they grew up with. Like, love a bet. Like I'll bet you everything that we fucking do when we're kids. Like I'll bet you I can throw this ball farther than you. $10 and and like that's also paying up every fucking time, right?
Yeah.
Like double or nothing, pay up, lose the money, win the money. I don't know. I'm sure most cases of gambling addiction are not like that, but that's just sort of my little anecdotal evidence to that to support my claim here.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit on both sides, but yeah, it's fucking.
But just quickly,
that shit's scary because it can go south so fast.
I remember asking the only time I've been to Vegas, I asked our cab driver. I don't know if we were on the way there. It doesn't matter. We had a cab driver one night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what's the worst thing that you've seen here? And he's like, I'm like, as far as like people losing in gambling, he's like, I see people walking to the airport all the time. And
you literally don't have money to get a cab.
Like, you don't have the $15, $20 to get on. Like, you spent every penny that you fucking have in your entire life. Like, that's the one that's like, ugh. Like, because like drug addiction and alcohol addiction do the exact same thing. Like, they eventually make you broke. They can make you homeless. They'll ruin your life. Like, the end result is the same.
Yep.
But the gambling one is like, that one just seems so futile. It's like, to me at least, it's like, fuck, you really didn't get anything out of it.
Got
just
nothing.
Like pure chance. Like, at least like you're like, fuck it, I'm doing this last hit of heroin. I can't pay my rent tomorrow, but whatever. At least I'm gonna have a good time for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
That one I can rationalize more than like, it's weird. Like, that's just how my brain works.
Yeah,
but like that one I can rationalize more than like, fuck it, here's the house. Come on, ace. You know, like, fuck. No.
You're leaving it up to fucking 52 cards in a deck.
Horrible chance.
Or the
because
spin of a fucking wheel and a ball.
Shitty ass wheel.
Like, fuck. Oh, man, I can't imagine.
It's tough. Just a quick one, just because to me, like that roulette story I told you about, the guy just like writing down statistics. To me, that's not cheating. You know what I mean? Like, the guy just like,
because again, there's so many variables.
Absolutely.
You have the
spin of dealer, like how the dealer spins it.
How they could have a different spin. They could have a hard spin, a slow spin. I know there is. I think it has to go around a certain amount of times for it to be a legal spin. But again, like, as long as they hit that, let's say it has to go around 3 times. What if this dealer does 5.5? Then he does 4.5. It's always different.
Yes.
There's so many variables. The spin of the wheel.
Yeah.
How fast that's going.
Maybe it's a quarter revolution or a third or a fucking eighth
there's so many variables
slower or faster.
And I think that's one thing that I like about it. I'm not just playing with 52 cards. I also like that, like, I can get a fucking fat stack of chips off like $20. Right. And I can just like fucking play the entire time. I'm throwing chips everywhere. And like, I lost. Whatever. Lost $20.
Roulette, you definitely feel like you're doing something. Because like,
it's like an activity.
I far prefer blackjack. I have better luck at blackjack.
If I knew how to play better, I'd probably have better luck at fucking blackjack.
Man, you just need to sit beside me next time, because like I was getting Rob. Rob was sitting beside me. He's like, "How do I play this?" I'm like, "Fucking just do what I tell you on certain things," because like there's things that can fuck up everybody.
Yeah. And
there was one hand where I'm like, "You take don't take a card here.
Don't take
a card." And he took one, busted out, and then that also took away that fucking 10 where everyone else was staying that would have gone to the dealer and busted out. Like, you made everyone lose when you do that shit.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people don't like to be like, oh, like I'm just gonna play it safe by the book. And then they do that shit and like, oh, now I know why.
Yeah.
I'll never do that again because I was fucking dumb. Like, there's a
trickle
down
little
effect.
Shit like that.
But with blackjack, like I said, like to your credit on roulette here, blackjack, you just kind of feel like you're sitting there taking it. Like you're not like, you're not like ever getting like a huge stack. Like you might win, like you might double or triple up your bet depending if there's a split or a double down or some shit. Maybe you hit a blackjack, but like you never feel like you're way up.
It's not like when you hit a blackjack, you get like 4 times your money.
No,
you just win.
Well, yeah, you get like what you get 2 and you get basically times 2.
Yeah,
right. And
your bet, you get your bet back. Like your bet, and then whatever you bet.
Yeah, it's like 2 to 3. So like you get your bet times 2, which would be a win plus a little bit extra.
Yeah, and it's
And usually you give that to the fucking dealer because it's like, here's your 13 cents, sir. Like, what would you like to do this? Like, you can keep this.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know. I've never learned, like, again, like you were saying, like there's times that you hit, there's times that you stay. I've never learned that. Like, I know like certain numbers and like if what kind of card they get, whether you hit or stay, but in the grand scheme of things,
everything,
especially when more people are playing,
everything basically comes down, like, it's not necessarily an overthink. Like, everything comes down to the dealer's card. And you can overcomplicate it, or you can just like fucking just play it simple. And overcomplicating it usually means you're going to bust out for no reason, and you might fuck the table, or you might fuck up the chance of the dealer taking that high card. So basically, if the dealer has a fucking 6 or lower in their hand, whether you have unless you have an 11 or an ace in your hand, you're staying. Like, stay on 12. Like, why would you take a card on 12? Because now you're going to get, if you pull a 10, you bust out fucked. When the dealer's on a bust card. The only one, and I'm not perfect on this, although I do generally good, is the split cards. Everyone has a different rule for when you should split certain cards. But again, it comes down to, what does the dealer have? If the dealer's got a fucking 10 showing and you got 2 10s showing, you're not going to split those 10s because you basically got a guaranteed push.
Yeah.
But if you maybe have 2 10s and they have a 5, okay, sure, fuck it. Let's take a chance. Because at the very least, I get a 4 and a fucking 5. I'm staying. Now my bet's doubled and they're on a bust card anyway.
Yeah.
So bust out. Now you got 3 times your bet back.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's the fun shit. But gambling.
It's fun, but it's fucking. That's a hole you don't want to go down.
No, definitely not. Speaking of holes you don't want to go down, do you want to go down what the fuck Ryan's hole?
What the fuck, Ryan?
What the fuck?
Fuck.
All right. Here we
Chris
go.
is going to do technology stuff here. You learned
technology coming at you.
Share screen finally. After how many times of doing this
podcast? There's only one online? What the fuck Ryan this week, because Ryan's been slacking. The other one he sent was pulled down from Reddit because I guess it was too graphic. So CJ, at any point, this shit don't work.
Hit the double arrows to make it big.
I did.
Okay,
it
nice.
Just took a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the volume to here.
Yep.
I'm gonna restart this bad boy, and we're gonna hit play. So anyone
like this.
Anyone who's listening to this, just go and check out the clips, or
no clips.
No clips. Just go and watch this on YouTube. How about that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cyrus is going to get this apparatus going really fast, but he needs your help.
You just know this is going to go fucking off the rails.
Oh no.
Like the one guy chanting Cyrus's name.
He's gonna miss it. He's gone.
The commentary on this.
He's gone. Oh my god, he's gone.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. He's doing great. Uh-oh. Cyrus slipped.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, God. Yo, my heart was racing that entire fucking time.
I was about as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I thought he was going to go, and it was going to be like he's coming in all this momentum, and he was just like a fucking
he's going to get launched.
Shot. I thought he was just going. Oh.
See, he fell, and then the fucking metal craft smoked him on the way back. Like, he broke a tremendous amount of balls.
Too many. I don't see the thrill in that, though.
The thrill is you're a carnival performer.
I guess.
Okay, I'm just going to replay this video because I really want you to listen to the guy filming his commentary. Oh, Cyrus. You got to listen to this fucking guy. This is the best part.
Okay, perfect. You didn't, exit it. It was is it glitchy on your end?
Just for a quick second. Is it really glitchy on
get
your
this
end?
apparatus going really fast, but he needs
like
your help.
it kind of.
Clap and
It's
scream
not
real
bad. Though.
loud.
It's fine.
Motivate him to
It's
run
fine.
real fast.
You hear that guy?
Yeah.
Cyrus.
It's not even the
Just
guy
listen to
filming.
that
I
guy.
think it's the guy beside him. Oh.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Is that thing wobbling? Like the supports?
It looks like it. Wow.
So what happened? Oh, dude, he broke his back.
God,
He
man, he's
landed
paralyzed.
on his back on the metal fucking thing. Oh.
Poor Cyrus. Oh, fuck. That was worse the second time I watched it. That was worse the
my
second time.
God, dude.
What the
I
fuck,
tell-
Ryan?
My heart was racing that entire time because I was just like, I was waiting for like the slingshot, just a fucking like a catapult, just boom, a trebuchet. Just this man's
He just
going.
took a step the wrong way. Like he just thought
I think he just
he was
slipped.
going-
I think he
I think he
slipped.
you just stepped on the edge, and it just
Yeah.
that was it.
See
Down
you
you go.
later.
Your life's
Rookie
over.
mistake.
Fucking Cyrus. You're an idiot, Cyrus.
Fuck, Ryan.
What the fuck? Okay, we'll wrap this shit up with Chris predicts
Do.
wizardry.
Guess me every time.
Little cricket coming at you guys this week. It's been the international break of soccer. Hockey's just kind of fucking boring. We're at the doldrums
like right
of
before
hockey. We're just
fucking
waiting a month till
playoffs.
playoffs start. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, who cares? Especially in the East, like where the Leafs are playing. Like, there's no teams are not going to like drop out at this point. It's just a matter of like who they're going to play, and they're going to play probably a team from Florida. So, okay, so got some test match cricket for you guys on the 31st of March. South Africa versus Bangladesh, Pakistan versus Australia, and Nepal versus Papua New Guinea. Now, your winners are going to be Bangladesh will beat South Africa, Pakistan is beating Australia, and Nepal will beat Papua New Guinea. Okay?
You heard it here first.
And those
folks.
ones listen, I don't know shit about cricket, but I know enough.
Neither
fucking,
do I. I know the only thing I know about cricket is that shit can last for days.
Maybe weeks. Who the fuck knows? Really. All I know is that you should definitely bet the parlay on that because when it comes through, you're going to be mad that you didn't fucking pay your mortgage off in one quick foul swoop. Other thing, little side note here. Canadian men's soccer team qualified for the World Cup for the first time since 1986.
Crazy.
Very exciting. I watched the game. I've been watching a lot of their games for the qualifying campaign. They've been by far the best team in CONCACAF. Better than the USA, better than Mexico, like perennial
Let's
World
go.
Cup contenders. Let's fucking go, Canada. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and
World Cup, here
just
we
to
come.
go off of that cricket thing, the longest cricket match,
Can I guess?
9 days.
Oh, shit. I was going to say 7. I was going to say a week.
9 days
9
with
days.
over 680 overs bowled. I have
That's a
no
lot.
idea what that means, but it's in there.
That's the amount of times you throw a ball.
680.
Yeah. So, but also, there's a certain amount of times you throw within that amount of overs.
Do you want to know the teams?
What year was it?
It's not saying off my my quick little.
Were they international teams or were they club teams?
Oh,
All right, just tell me the teams.
I'm just gonna tell you the teams because it wants. Yeah, it doesn't like my ad blocker.
Wants too much invitation.
Yeah, it was between South Africa and England.
Of course it was.
The the match earned the name the Timeless Test.
Kill me.
I think South Africa is going to win their game.
No fucking way. Dude, Bangladesh and Pakistan are amazing at cricket.
Oh God,
They're amazing at cricket.
Let's hope.
And now, not to be offensive.
Let's hope those were the two worst teams playing against each other.
Not to be too offensive to Papua New Guinea, but they still have people in their country that are very rural tribes, like cannibal tribes.
Sick.
So, I don't think they're an established cricket nation. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say Nepal is, because they're also mountain climbing.
They might eat their other team.
There's this hilarious fucking video of the CNN anchor. He goes to Papua New Guinea to talk to the cannibals, and these are freaky guys, right? Like, anytime there's a tribe that just eats people, you're in for one. But
yeah, you're in for a good one.
He's he's sitting on the beach with these fucking guys, and he's like, can you just ask him? He just asked him some basic question, and the guy just goes fucking apeshit, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking cut this guy's fucking head open and eat his brain, and it's all being translated. And the CNN anchor is just like, I don't think I feel very comfortable anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
Hang on, it's like a 30-second clip. I'll just play it. We'll go out on that.
Yeah, please. I gotta see it. That is so fucked.
It's so fucked, dude.
But oh my God.
Yeah, here we go. Minute and 12 seconds. Face to face with a cannibal sect.
Oh God. Why wasn't this in What the Fuck, Ryan?
Yeah, anything should be on fucking What the Fuck,
Man,
Ryan.
slacking. It's like he's got 3 kids or something.
I'm sick of these bullshit ass excuses.
Same.
Get your shit together, Ryan.
Same. We hired you for a reason. We don't pay you the big bucks.
All right, here we go. And I will just for those just listening, I'm just going to read the subtitles for what the cannibal is saying. Can you see that, CJ?
It's just loading. Hit that full screen.
I'll wait till it's loaded for you.
Yeah. You hit
You're
it.
good?
Go away. Yep.
Oh, thanks.
So this cannibal just put a set of teeth and jawbones on this man's head as when you go to Hawaii and they're like, here's a lathe, here's our flowers of the island. This cannibal just gave it to this fucking CNN anchor. So that's unnerving to begin with. Okay.
Maybe I'll take this off right now and then. Just thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Look at how freaked out he is.
Why are people on that side of the river so afraid of the Agori?
Should we eat the living? Shall I show you by eating my own flesh? Then call me an Agori.
Why do
I will cut off your head if you keep talking so much. Look at how freaked out he is.
feel like this may have been a mistake?
Just
somebody distracts him and then I just leave.
Let's see where it goes.
We can be polite. I can be very polite about it.
I don't think the man cares if you're polite.
Man,
also, what are those guys gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing.
They're gonna watch their news anchor get his head chopped off and eaten.
It's over for you.
And they're gonna have to participate, or they're next.
Here's the part that I forgot about of that segment, which is actually the most underrated part, is when he turns to his producers like, maybe we just stop this because I'm terrified. And the producer's answer was, let's just see where it goes.
Yo, I totally missed that.
Dude, he just said, when he turned to his producer, the guy's like, he's like, maybe we should stop this. And the producer's like, let's just see where it goes.
Yo, also, those producers and like those guys don't give a fuck about their talent.
They
so
want
many
that,
of
they want the shot.
Just give me the content.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is so, and it's even worse today. I don't know when that was, but it is so bad today.
Yeah.
It was bad when I was in college. We had a photojournalist come in, and he did some shit like overseas during one of the wars and whatever. And they went to this town, and like people from like the Red Cross were like hung in the town. And he called his like contact here and was like, I need a flight home now,
Like,
and
I
need an escort like now. Like, I'm with people, they can get me, but I need like a flight. I need everything to fucking get me home. And they're like, did you get the shot though? That's all they care. They didn't give a fuck about him.
That's what just happened.
And it's like, are you, hello?
You saw how fucking serious that cannibal was, right? Like, that guy wasn't
kidding. He was
kidding.
chopping off his head.
He's like, I'm going to cut your fucking head off and tell you what's up.
Another few words.
Another word. Yeah.
Done. Do you see the way he looked at him when he talked to the...
Oh, he was... Yeah.
He was ready.
He was serious.
He didn't care. He was hungry.
Yeah.
Like I said, we hungry.
And on that note...
We're fucking out of here.
Thanks for listening and watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening.
If you want. You know where to find us.
And we'll fucking see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Peace.